Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall, and rather than PvP today, I'm going to give you guys a video on PvE. This is Heroic Avatar walkthrough. So, before the fight even starts, I just want to point out that I'm using a Whispered Pact Flask, and I had the Suramar Feast, which gave me plus 500 intellect, and right before the fight starts, I use a Potion of Prolonged Power, which gives me, I believe, 1000 versatility. The legendaries I'm using are the Legendary Trinket and the Legendary Wrists. The Trinket is amazing, and the reduced cooldown of Revival is also amazing. Talent wise, there's nothing special. I'm using Chi Burst, the standard setup. Now, if you don't have these legendaries, you can still use the cloak, the neck, the legs, or the feet. Those are all still viable. Anything other than those really don't help you too much on this fight, but if I'm wrong, please let me know, and let's just get right into it. So, my guild starts with the hero, and there are about 4 major mechanics on this fight. At the beginning, it's going to be called Unbound Chaos. A bunch of circles are going to spawn underneath your feet, and after they expire, they're going to explode. Now, if you are running with 20-25 people, and you're standing in it, you will die. This is the only change, is Touch of Sargeras. Now, you need to soak these. Everybody in the raid needs to, maybe not all of them. You can also use an immunity like Ice Block or Deterrence, something like that, and you'll be able to soak the damage. The third mechanic is Rupture Realities. The closer you are to the boss, the more damage you take, and you will die on Heroic. This is a good time to use a Thunder Focus Tea Essence Font. That's what I like to use. It's also a good time to revival. You see on the next one, I do revival because it's a good way to recover. You can see I use my port just to get out of the way, because if the Unbound Chaos is stacked, you will die, or somebody will die. So it's very important to just get out of the way, people. A Touch of Sargeras spawns. I'm a little bit clueless, actually, and then I roll into it just because... yeah, I didn't realize it at first. And then the final mechanic of the first phase are the blades, and you'll see that people are targeted by shadowy blades. Just run away from the raid. They create purple pools on the ground that do a ton of damage when standing in it. So here you have Unbound Chaos. I spawned on them, but I ported away, got away from my raid, and I was able to stay alive along with my raid members. Rupture Realities. So this is the second one. And once it goes off, I go into the center, I use my trinket, and I revival. This is a really big heal, and it's a great way to recover. Touch of Sargeras, just go into the circles and soak them. It's a great time to use Chi Burst, Thunder Focus Tea, and Essence Font. I usually put a Chi Burst into the melee, just because we have a few melee, and they'll usually be stacked up. Now, the final mechanic that healers do not have to worry about is the maiden to your left. You can see she is being attacked. You only attack her when she is at 100 energy, as you can see on the left of my raid profiles. Maiden of Valor is at 100. And when she's at 100, you're going to want to kill her, the shield, and disrupt the cleansing protocol. If you don't, it is a wipe. Everyone dies, maybe not the tanks, but pretty much everybody dies, so make sure to do as much damage as you can into that. It's very important to get the avatar, which is the main boss, down to health as fast as you can before you kill the maiden. It's basically what determines between wiping and killing, because you need to get him down fast enough, because on the second phase you don't have that much time. So it's really important. You see Rupture Realities. My revival is almost off cooldown, 45 seconds. So I wasn't able to use it for the third one, but I was able to use Essence Font. By the way, I love the Essence Font change with Thunder Focus Tea. The interaction is amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's basically those 4 different mechanics until the second phase. Okay, so once the maiden dies, which will be about 4 times of interrupting the cleansing protocol, phase 2 is going to start. Now, this is when Avatar is going to smash the ground, and you're going to go beneath where he was, and you're going to land. You're going to take a little fall damage, so it's a good time to use Essence Font with Thunder Focus Tea. Now, the only difference between normal and heroic is that there are tornadoes that spawn, and they do a ton of damage. They put a dot on you, and you will die without a really strong healing cooldown like Life Cocoon, but that would be a waste. Now, Dark Mark is going to do even more damage. We actually did sacrifice people because we didn't have enough you know, we didn't want to take that much damage. So, you know, you just have to avoid the tornadoes and damage the boss. You're going to see Rupture Realities is still in this phase. So just run away. It is going to break the floor though, so just stay away. I use Revival there. I think it was a pretty good one. And you can also use Essence Font with Thunder Focus Tea. Make sure you use your second Prolonged Power or your second Mana Potion, just because it's important. I'm pretty sure I die here. I think I do. No, I don't, because I put my porter down and I ported. Yeah, that was a different fight. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much the fight. 4 simple mechanics, but it's really hard with a large group. 18 is small enough where you can pretty much deal with it. Run away from Rupture Realities. Make sure you're not on the ground. Make sure you're not tanking him in the lava, because he does a ton of AoE damage. So, you know, that's pretty much it. And if you follow these mechanics, you'll be able to kill him. Hope everyone learned something, and have a great day.
Sacking.
Everyone sack.
Sack.
Just kill the boss.
Yes.
So 1%.
Fuck off. Go die. And gold.
Nice cloak.